Evet, yepyeni bir Witcher videosuyla daha karşınızdayım efendim. Nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Annet keyfiniz nasıl? Umarım iyisinizdir. Şöyle bir sesime bakayım. Kayıtta görünüyor. Tamam. Şöyle Blood and Wine görevler. Blood and Wine ekranının yeni görevlere başlayabileceğin yerler önlem ikonuyla belirtilmiştir. Tamam. Burada görünüyor mu? Görünmüyor. Şöyle bakalım. Hiç yok yani. Tamam. Sorun değil. Corvo Bianco'ya git ve kilerde tutulan cesedi incele. Tamam. Oraya gidelim o zaman. Koç gel bakayım. Hop.
Run, Roach.
Gidelim bakalım. Koşar mısın Roach? Rica etsem. Teşekkürler. Ne oluyor? Aa, tavus kuşu var. Aç bakayım. Kuyruğunu açmadı. Üzücü. Evet, Corvo Bianco bağları geldik. Kolay gelsin. Tek bir darbeyle öldürülmüş. Orada da bir adam yürümeye çalışıyor. Öldü. Gırtlağı insan çenesine benzeyen bir şey olarak çarptı. Uzun azı dişleri haricinde insana benziyor. Tamam, oraya gitmeden önce şuralara bakalım. Andaki kadın bu paltoyu giyiyordu. Ha, o kadın mı o zaman bu şey? Hmm.
Spread of a small human hand. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a flutter. Bruxa, gotta be. Footprints.
Bruxa.
Small bare feet lead deeper into the cellar. Hurled against the wall with great force.
Hadi gidelim bakalım. Ne olacak acaba? Ne çıkacak? Ya bu ses de gelme ya. Buralar hep sansür tabi.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
He.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Bu da bir tip Heyula herhalde. Ha, kaçtı bile.
I cannot let you leave.
He. Tamam.
Stench.
Öyleli. Neredesin be? Aa, bırak beni.
Blood. Should knock back a vial.
Hop. Hop. Hop. Dojladım. Tamam. Hop. Hop. Of be. Çok güzel tutturdum timingini bu sefer. Ya ne dojladım be. Hop. Hop, al bakayım. Bilgiyi ağzına. Hop. Hop. Nereye kaçtı? Hop. Aa, vuramadım ya. Yat aşağı bakayım. Yeter bağırdın. Kulağım acıdı artık. Öl bakayım. Cesur'u açmak için buradaki tüm adamları öldürmüş. Şunu alayım. Kulağım acıdı ya. Ne kadar bağırdı öyle. Sesine de bakalım.
Stinks.
Hadi be. Öyle miymiş Geralt?
Waterlogged.
Pişmiş, iki elle kesilmiş, ceset 4 parçaya bölünmüş. Tıpkı düşündüğüm gibi. Kafayı inceleyelim. Elinde bir şey olacak büyük ihtimal ama. Çünkü yüzüğüyle oynuyordu. Hı.
Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins.
Oo, ne güzel. Öğren dolu kese.
From several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
He. Göğsünü incele.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. Bruxa did this.
Kopmuş eli incele.
Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Tamam. İncelemeyi bitirelim.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
İlk sesi düşünüyorsun Geralt ya. Loot falan yok değil mi burada? Şurada var mı? Burada da hiçbir şey. Üzücü. Nereye gidiyoruz? Şuradan yukarıya çıkıyoruz. Gidelim. Roach'u bir daha çağırmakla uğraşmayacağım. Değmiyor çünkü Roach'la uğraşmaya. Üzgünüm Roach. Ha, bir an canavar sesi geliyor sandım ya. Turnuva alanı. Tamam. Hop. Şöyle gidelim. Hop. Kolay gelsin. Diyor, neyi yüklüyor acaba?
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
Sesle görüşmem gerekiyor acilen. Pekala, siz afacanlar hikayesi nerede? Haydi ailenizin yanına. Tamam.
Tales for another time. But take
Master Richard,
Heh.
is it true virtue of...
Evet doğru. Evet.
Yeah.
But the Black Knight, he's the cutter of Castle Dutch.
Moral victory.
Rubbish.
now. That will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Ay, rubbish dedi ya. Ne kadar ayıp.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena.
Aa, sen niye ağlıyorsun? Arkada bir teyze var, ağlıyor.
Before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Bunlar niye ağlıyor?
these fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Peki.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some
Shaelmar.
bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Yani bence de işkence etmeyin ya, ne kadar ayıp.
The beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your hands?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this.
Kim karşılaşıyor onunla?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah.
He,
Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture of monster.
Great love demands.
tamam, gidip düşesi görelim, hadi yeter.
Let's go.
Gevezelik yeter. Oyunun sesi biraz fazla gibi ama ya. Bana mı öyle geliyor acaba? Hop, izleyelim bakalım. Yaratık sana bir tek atsın da ben aranı atlayıp öldüreyim. Kestin mi yaratığı? Yo. Önce bir öldürseydin.
The fight shall have to end first.
İyi, tamam, bekleriz. Biraz fazla tehlikeli bir hayvan gibi. Sen bunu nasıl öldüreceksin? Aa, hayvan kuyruğunda şey var diye.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Of. Gitti. Bence daha güçlendi gibi ama. Al işte. Kuyruğundaki şey gitti. Al işte.
We have to help him.
Hop. Hop.
Gotta keep it
Hop.
down.
Alas, for knightly, the
Hop.
beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a
Hop.
roar, and knocked him to earth.
Hop.
Down came the witcher,
Hop.
in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast.
Hop.
Its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by
Hop.
the gods. Soon the witcher shall triumph
Hop.
against
Show me
all
what you
odds.
got.
The witcher waited till the time was through, then
Hop.
12
Damn
danced
it.
and spun, struck the monster right through.
Hop. Dojladık.
Like a bow who leaps
Hiç yardımcı olmuyorsunuz ki siz. Bağır anca.
Shit.
Not good.
Hop.
Blood transforms into jelly.
Hop. Fıt. Fıt. Fıt. Fıt. Hop. Sen yardım etme aman. Hop. Fıt. Fıt. Fıt. Yat aşağı bakayım Elmas. Susan yaratığı. Olaydı. Hop.
that Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Ne yapayım ki? Öldüreyim hadi.
It suffered enough.
Bence de.
The monster lies slain. The fight is done.
Yani bunca gerek var mıydı ya? Bir de öldüremediniz ve yapamadınız hani. Şey gibi ha, boğa güreşi gibi.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Heh.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Tamam hadi görev ver. Tamam kontrat hakkında
Your
direkt
Grace.
uğraşmayacağım
My
sen.
contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here.
Tamam.
We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Tamam. Hadi gidelim. Keşke bunu da lootlasaydım. Garibim boşu öldü. Gerçi bir Witcher'ın bunu demesi biraz tuhaf kaçıyor ama yapacak bir şey yok.
Tell us, have you come alone?
Vicomte Julian kim ya?
Did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish
Eşlik
to
etti
see
etti.
Dandelion, Your Grace.
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged and quartered.
Sanırım bir geçmişleri var Dandelion'la.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Tamam.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Ben de çok muhatap olmak I
istemedim ya.
examined the body of the beast's last
Direkt
victim.
ana konu.
Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we
İyi,
are
tamam.
capable of defeating the beast on our own.
Tamam yardım
Without an
etmeyeyim ya.
outsider's help.
Öyle bir seçenek var mı?
I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Her zaman değil yani.
Not quite,
3-5 bir
Grace.
şey de atsan
Oh,
3-5 sakal.
surprise. It's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to
Bence
come
de
from.
yani. İyi ki
Thus, we've
seçmemişim.
decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard,
Oo,
Corvo Bianco,
evimiz mi var artık?
and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title
Olur.
to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will
Tamam.
be yours only once you have slain the
Sıkıntı yok,
beast.
sıkıntı yok.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco.
3-5 kiraya versem oradaki yeri.
Is it now?
İyi pasif gelirle ben hayatımı sürdürürüm ya. Bir türlü bıraktım ben.
Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
İlk kurbanı kim?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories.
Tamam.
Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Evet.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you
Tamam.
remain a knight till
Orta çağdayız sonuçta.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Diğeri.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows
Biliyorum
of
oraya,
great
geç.
force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
İkinci kurban.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Black's corpse was found in one such place.
Tamam.
With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut purses.
Criminals
İzin
feed the
veriyorsunuz
beast.
yani.
Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed
O
warmer.
ne ya?
Ramon de Lac, a knight who but a dozen years past.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous.
It's
Evet.
not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld.
Bir de nispeten yaşlıymış.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He
Peki.
made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Kurbanlar arasındaki
Lots of
benzerlikler
similarities
artıyor.
between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of
Ama
Toussaint.
yani siz de
Blasted.
abartmışsınız
Might be
yani.
the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Heh,
honor,
söyle.
wisdom,
Cömertlik diyorsun, biri şey
valor and
yapıyor.
compassion.
Şimdi biri merhametsiz mi değildi? Yiğitlik ve cömertlik. Yiğitlik hile yapan şarapçı. Cömertlik son bulduğumuz, merhamet, bilgelik, onur. Bilgelik de ikinci buldukları galiba. Ya da onur mu? Onur ikinci buldukları, bilgelik ve merhamet kaldı o zaman. Peki ne olarak? Ne
Five
tam bu erdemler?
virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the laity of the land. In Toussaint,
Tamam.
we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers. At the time of
Tamam.
his stabbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life.
Tamam. Ahlaki yozlaşma
Beast
mesajı veriyor o
seems to be
zaman size.
pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been
Bence de.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Merhamet ve diğeri
Can't
neydi?
discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Kimmiş bu o zaman?
At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds
Yok,
or in the
bilmiyorum.
palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Yok, çok da umurumda
Milton
değil.
mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Yiğitlik.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To me, something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
Takım ne anlama geliyor
They
peki?
were a team.
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to the...
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a leap.
Milton'ı bulmam gerek.
Your Grace,
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
Niye yani?
Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic.
Doğru söylüyor.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall.
Peki sen al o
Murder
zaman.
is out of
Gerizekalıya
the
bak.
question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses.
Seni öldürsün ya son olarak. Ben seni bir şey yapamadım, ısınamadım sana ya. Ne salak NPC'sin sen ya.
Your Grace.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Koç, hadi gidelim bize.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Vermiyor da. Ha, sen mi yaratıksın? Yaratık bu olabilir ha yakınlarda.
Faster, Geralt!
take it
Right
easy.
like the wind!
Ben şu an az önceye kadar koşturuyordu kendi kendine de.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way!
Tamam.
Sharp right! Take care!
Şöyle gidelim. Çocuğa böyle atımla çarpsam bir ne tatlı olurdu ya, böyle yerde yuvarlansa.
Clear the way, I said.
Hoparlörle mi konuşuyorsun? Ne konuşuyorsun sen? Ablacım, Roach'un dayanıklılığı bitti. Ha, zaten gelmişiz.
It's here, just round the corner.
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is
Sen
being
önden.
held. The participants must find
Tamam, önden
unicorn's
git.
horn, a golden fish and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have...
Tamam.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Tamam.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg.
Öyle miymiş? Ben 2 tane buluyorum da sen bir tane buluyorsun. Sarı balık mı?
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish,
Tamam.
true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. Turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters.
Tamam.
All clear? Then let's get to it.
Bütün zorlukları da bana kilitledi ya, neyse. Şurada merdiven varmış ya. Görmedik.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage
Banquets and
Pıt pıt. Şöyle inelim hemen.
If one were to call a state courageous or coward, what does one know state?
Şöyle bir F5'te alayım da. Şöyle hazır gelmişken şuradan tek boynuzunu alayım.
But this is no.
Hop.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Ne alaka?
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweet.
Bu arada sen az önceki
Hey,
at
folks,
şeyi yapan
gonna
değil
have to
miydin?
ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
At yerdeni Geralt. Ya Geralt. Salak mısın ya? Baba yerden yok mu?
Pink unicorns. Rainbows, little girls. Sweets maybe.
Yes, call the guards.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Hayır, bunu değil. Şunu koyacağım.
Damn it.
Gel. Soğuk yemeği en son seçecek değil mi? Aynen, tamam. Elmayı götüreyim.
Almost had it.
Ya dur be yerinde.
Damn it.
Of of. Bir de yavaş yürüyor bile bile ya Geralt.
apple.
Heh.
Yum yum.
Gel gel gel gel. Hop. Al bakayım
Easy.
elmayı. Hop. Bir tek boynuzundan çıkan ipucu.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Niye ki? Salak mısın Geralt? Vardık bile. Hiç Roach'u çağırmakla uğraşmayacağım. Kimse kusura bakmasın.
Golden fish should
Sakin
be easy
ol.
to spot once I'm under.
Do you think I don't know that?
Hop.
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Ne kadar ayıp, peasant falan diyorlar. Sophie. Heh, şurada bir sarı balık daha var. Şeker. Şurada bir sarı balık daha var. Ya sen kraliçesin ya.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Bu kesin canavar ya.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace.
Hadi boş
When
yapmayın.
a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
Ya sus, boş yapma. Oyunu mahvetti falan diyor. Sen oyunu mahvettin. Buraya gidelim hemen. Kayarken hızını ve gittiğin yönü 1 dereceye kadar kontrol edebilirsin. Peki. Teşekkür ederim bu gereksiz bilgi için. F5. F5 alabilir miyim rica etsem? Ödümü kopardım be. Hop çık şuradan Geralt, helal.
No buts.
I wish only.
Hop A. Kaç dakika olmuş?
If you please,
36.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity.
Hadi.
Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
Ya boş yapma.
I am the rules. Geralt. At last.
Ya sen sanki yumurtayı 5 saattir
Got a
bulmuşsun,
key
beni
and a
bekliyorsun.
clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Kutsal bir mekan herhalde.
Is it about someplace really cramped, uncomfortable?
Because it mentions groans and a mouse? No, look. If we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The let.
Pretty clever.
Ya he
There are
he.
several greenhouses in the gardens, but
Tamam, sizsiniz. Aynen aynen. Sizsiniz kesin. Oradan yok bu heceyi belirtmiş, yok bunu yapmış. Tabii efendim. Leleley.
Wait here.
Ya hadi boş yapma, bekle burada ya. Bir de mal mal triplere giriyor. Al işte, ölmüş bile.
What the butch?
Aha.
What was that?
O ne ya öyle? İzini kaybettik. Yo, girdik içeriye. Kapının arkasında mı?
I'm here.
Ha işte.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxa who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Bu konuşma benimle alakalı değil.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that?
Değil mi?
I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Oo, direkt savaşıyoruz seninle. Hop.
I won't let you kill again.
Ama sen direkt. Hop. Hop. Sen damage falan almıyorsun ki. Abimiz damage falan almıyor ki hiç. Ama sağda da görevlerde yaratıkla savaş diyor sadece. Yen demiyor. Hop. Hop. Hop. Ama yenebilirim gibi de ya. Ama çok vuruyor be. Hop. Hop. Hop. Şöyle bir saniye bekle abi. Üstün kırlangıcı takayım. Hop. Hop. Hop. Hop. Hop. Hop. Hıt. Hop. Hop. Tamam. Hop. Hop. Hop. Aa. Hop. Hop. Hop. Nice. Bir an yenemeyeceğim sandım. Hop. Aa.
You were to stay where you were.
I
Regenerate.
know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
Ne oluyor ya?
He's my friend.
Ben bunu öldürüyordum. Sen niye araya girdin ki?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis?
Ha.
You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Peşine düştüğüm katili tanıyorsun. Ben bir vampire 3. soru sorulmaz daha az önce.
Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Nasıl iyi bir sebebi olabilir ki
So in
yani?
your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course.
Martavalı bıraksam mı ya?
Remember the year 964?
Hayır.
That was 3 centuries ago.
Bence de.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Canavar niye öldürdü?
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Ne yapayım
Always
yani?
had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting, immensely.
Onu ne öfkelendirmiş olabilir?
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its...
Tamam.
Suggesting he's maladjusted.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict.
Onu bulmamız gerekiyor.
Gotta find him before something upsets him.
Well, we share a cause then.
Not entirely.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you that...
Fine.
Sanmıyorum
All right
ama.
already. But for
Hear that?
the posse, Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll
Tamam.
be there. See you.
Ne güzel ya.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our coursers would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sus! We must let the Witcher do his...
Çıkın bence de. Güzel. Bayağı ilginç bir bölüm oldu. Bakalım neler neler çıkacak şimdi. Evet. O zaman izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim efendim. Sonraki videoda artık Red Laf'la buluşuruz. Bakarız derdi neymiş. O zaman izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla kalın. Allah'a emanet.